Come here for a second. This is something no one in the Dubai real estate market is talking about because it's such a sensitive topic, but that makes me want to talk about it even more. So this is a natural island located about 10 minutes away from the 3.2 billion pound Wynn Casino, which is coming in on Umm Al Quwain in Ras Al Khaimah. This entire island, spanning about 90 million square foot, is being developed exclusively by Sobha. People don't really understand how special this is and what's happening because this is a time-ticking economic bomb waiting to explode in 2027. So out of the 90 million square foot, which is Siniya Island, they're only developing on 19 million square foot. And you're about 10 minutes from the casino right here. You're so early as an investor because from next year, all of the marketing will start for the casino and the whole world is going to instantly know what's happening in the Middle East. This Wynn is twice the size of the Wynn back in Las Vegas. So what's happening here is unprecedented for a Middle Eastern country and it's just going to change the economic environment of this city. This Gulf Business News article clearly talks about the kind of price growth they expect the area to see by 2030, which is 10,000 dirhams a square foot or about 2,200 pounds a square foot. But those kind of figures look unprecedented today, but they've been done many times across the world before. The state of Nevada gets about $60 billion from the gaming industry, which accounts for about a third of all revenue for the entire state coming in from that one strip in Las Vegas. In fact, not just Vegas, Macau is another place that relies heavily on its gaming revenue, and it has also seen this kind of growth with its GDP per capita. In fact, this is one of the places with the highest GDP per capita across the world, and their market cycle has seen about 330% growth from 2010 to 2014, right after the casino started getting ready and the gaming revenue started to come up. The gaming revenue contributes to about 33% of their GDP and 66% comes from non-gaming revenue. Now, why does this island work? That's because it's about 10 minutes away from the casino using the main road here. And then that's when you enter. We've got one section, which is the entire beach side, which also happens to have the golf course right here. And then you've got another section where you have the marina side, and you'll be taking your boats to the casino through here. Now, the interesting bit are these villas right here and right here. The people coming in for the casino are not going to have access to this kind of experience on Al Marjan Island, and I'm talking about villas with a private beach and a private pool. Although I couldn't find an exact like-for-like comparison, what I have done is taken two places that don't rely on gaming and then one place that does, to show you just some figures of what these kind of villas should be able to achieve, which is circa about 7,000 to 9,000, 10,000 dirhams in Bali, which is not at all reliant on the casinos. Obviously, Vegas doesn't have waterfront villas on the ocean, but it does have certain kind of luxury apartments, penthouses, which do go for above 10,000 dirhams a night. However, if we come back into Dubai on the Palm, then you start to see a comparison that is more accurate. We've got a range of between 8,000 dirhams to about 12, 13,000, even 25,000 for depending on how many beds, but the average 4 or 5 bed should get you about 10,000 dirhams a night. I've taken 3 different situations to show you a conservative analysis, a realistic, and an optimistic analysis as well. But the only difference would be the nightly rate, which is 6,000 dirhams here, 9,000 here, and 12,000 here. I've taken a standard 200-day occupancy rate out of the whole year, which is a conservative 55% estimate, and that should leave you with about 240,000 pounds in your conservative estimate, 360 in the realistic, and then in the bullish or optimistic one, you're looking at 480,000 pounds annually, out of which you're going to be paying for the 20% for management, you're going to be paying for the utilities, electricity, water, service charges, etc. And then you're looking at your net returns at about 8% here, 12% in the realistic one, and 16% in the optimistic. You can ignore this and you just have to think about it like this. on a 10-11 million dirham 4-bedroom villa. Even if out of October, November, December, Jan, Feb and March, out of these 6 months, if you find 100 days tenants for 100 days, 4 couples or 4 friends who are looking to come see the casino, live in a private gated sort of area with their own private beach, their own private pool, live there for 7 days for their holiday, you're looking at raising 10,000 dirhams a night on just these 100 days. That's $1 million dirhams in revenue. That's about 10% gross revenue from 100 days of occupancy, which is even more conservative than the 200 I've taken right here. In terms of capital appreciation, there really isn't any upper ceiling. You have to look at the progression of the Palm and the Palm Jebel Ali so far. What you're looking for here is a villa which has the ocean at its backyard, and it has its own private pool, and it's about 10 minutes away from a $4 billion investment. You also have to take into account that this is the developer that's known for their quality and nothing else. So I challenge you to find a villa on the beach with its own private beach and private pool being developed by a good developer across the country at this price. This was just the first episode of Deep Dive. I will be doing more of these where I go deeper into different developments. And if there is a development you want me to assess properly, do let me know in the comments below.